Someone's asking about the EPA crack or fine on Cobb. Yes, I mean the EPA uh, has taken they have actually had a program that's accelerated or increased the amount of oversight and compliance in the automotive aftermarket. Initially caused by ridiculous diesel tuners doing rolling coal and removing DPFs and stuff like that. Um, so that's nothing new, and it's not surprising to hear that Cobb had to do some kind of settlement with the EPA. I think it's just a matter of time for every company to get a visit. We work really hard to on being compliant. You even hear us on here talking about certain tunes being used for only racing. We're very clear about that on our website. Even if you buy one of those products on our website, we email you and make sure you understand that it is only for racing, and we don't try to hide that fact, um, from our customers because the law is pretty clear with the EPA. And then we also have CARB to deal with, but EPA has accelerated enforcement actions for this industry, and they continue to. So many companies have had compliance actions from the EPA. It's tough walking that line because the customers in the market want a certain thing and they don't care about the EPA. We have to be very careful because, as you've probably read, it's very expensive and damaging to get in trouble with the EPA. And we also actually do care about clean air. Like we don't want to pollute, and we're very careful to not create products that create large amounts of pollution. We don't sell or condone test pipes and things like that. Unless it's for racing, specifically for
Even
racing.
though we have all of our race cats and things, it's not.
Yeah, but if we were racing a car, we would remove the cat for sure. So, anyways, yeah, it's a constant concern. The good thing about it is it has created a situation where tuning companies like us have had to innovate around the liability and the restrictions. Um, Cars have never been faster, tunes have never been more powerful, and cars have never been cleaner. So it's I remember 15 years ago people proclaiming this is the death of tuning. No one's going to be able to make any power with all these environmental restrictions, and it's just simply not true. I mean, you have Dodge and Corvette releasing factory cars with 800 horsepower that
Yep.
that meet the strictest environmental standards. Yeah, the minimum. They're not like PZEB or anything, but so it's not. It hasn't necessarily been a bad thing. It's resulted in a lot of innovation. The easiest way to make power isn't necessarily the best or most precise, and so it's forced all of us to become much better about how we do this. But it is a looming liability for anyone in this industry, and like I said, we put great consideration into meeting EPA and CARB requirements, including having CARB exempt tunes that we've released and continue to work on.